Hi everyone, it's me, Dennis Lee from the soccernumber10.com. In this video of our series for the Ultimate Soccer Footwork System, I'll be sharing with you many things that you can use to implement in your games and at the same time improve your footworks. Now, first of all, with footwork, many players think that once they're doing footwork, they have to get some rotation going over the ball. Many players tend not to pay attention to their opponent's waist. In this video, we will be talking about how important it is to pay attention to your opponent's waist. Now, you might have concepts of it, but in this video, as you are looking in towards me, I want to share with you some patterns that you must learn to recognize as a soccer player. In many trainings, international training, Barcelona training, Real Madrid training, there are many problems that coaches can't really address. They expect you as a player to know these. But in this segment of our training, I want you to understand the importance of the waist. Right here, pay attention to my waist. All movements will start from our waist. I know you're going to say start from your legs and so forth. But in this training pattern, I want you to get a full understanding of what's going on. First of all, now I'm in a horse stance for those of you guys who do martial arts. Now, watch what happens once I start to tilt to the left. My left will be your right watching the video. Notice my body slants. To the right, notice my body slants. Now I'm gonna ask you an important question. Where is all my weight once I'm slanted to the left? On this leg or on this leg? Okay, on my left leg. How much of my body's weight is on my left leg? It's a lot, right? Let's say 70%, 30% here. 70% on my left leg, which would be your right leg while you're viewing the video, right? Now, if I go over and switch into this pattern, what do you notice also? 70% here, 30% here. Now, it's also important for you to understand the distribution. Now, notice how my upper body is moving. Notice how my upper body is moving. It's important. Left, your right, right, your left. And as a soccer player and as a footwork master to be, I want you to understand the importance of understanding left foot and right foot. Notice how my upper body is. All these patterns, I want you to understand them. How much is on this leg? My left, 70%. How much is on my right leg? 70%. My left here, 30. And I want you to get an understanding of distribution of body weight on legs. In the next video, I will show you also a top view of what I'm talking about for this video. Now, it's important for you to understand that in your waist, all movements start from your waist. All of the movements start from your waist. Now, from now on, I want you to pay attention to this center line. To this center line. The center line that is going straight down through my legs. This center line. I will share with you a top view of what's going on. Now, also the waist, the center line. Notice how my body is postured. Many players, once they're doing footwork and their opponents, I am in this video your opponent. It is important for you to understand me. This is not you. This is how you view your opponents once you are starting to do footwork. In the other segment of the videos, I will share with you how to get them into these positions where you can get an effective footwork execution of your trick. Now, it's important for you to understand these body posture. These body posture. Now, let's look at this sideway. This is when you have an opponent who is actually trying to reach for the ball. You will see these things many times in soccer. What is happening with the pitcher? How much body weight is on this leg, which is my left leg? All of the person's body weight, right? So if the person, now let's look at it front view. Now, if the person should stretch out and try to reach for the ball, all of his or her weight is on this leg, right? Now, it's important for you to understand that if you cut the ball to this leg, the person can't move it because all their weight is on this leg. So if you should cut the ball across or through my leg, try to put the ball through my leg, I can't move because I have to keep my body on the weight leg. Right? Now it's important for you to understand what is going on. Now let's switch legs and let you see what's happening. This is a defender reaching for the ball, or your opponent reaching for the ball. Notice all their weight is on this leg. Watch my waist. Look at it sideways now. The person is reaching out for the ball. Right? They're on one leg. So it's your job to watch their waist, watch the leg that has the amount of weight on it, and cut the ball to that leg. And at the same time, be patient enough and wait until your opponent reach out. Once your opponent reaches out, it's a vulnerable position for them. When I say vulnerable, it's meaning that it's weak for them. They will lose all the time once they start to reach out. They can tow the ball away from you if you allow them to. Now in this video, I want you to also make sure you understand those three concepts that we were driving at. 1, understanding the center, mastering the weight distribution. Number 2, on each leg. If the opponent goes to my right, which is your left watching the video, how many weight is on this leg? 70%. If your opponent goes to the left, how much weight is distributed on this? To be a rough estimation, let's say 70%. How much weight is on this leg? How much weight? 30%. Vice versa. Now, if the opponent turns sideways in the reaching position, which is weak to reach for the ball, your job is to cut the ball to this leg, or try to get the ball through their nutmeg, as you guys would call it. Right? And all their weight is on which leg? This leg. Other way, my right leg, watching this, would be your left. If the person reaches out again, what's happening? The weight is on their right leg. How much weight is on it? All the entire body weight. So your job is to cut the ball across or in the center. And by doing just those simple things, without watching the facial expression of your opponent, without watching their facial expression, what you would have done is master a very simple concept of footwork. In our next video, I will share something with you that will blow you away in understanding footworks in general. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.